Something to really take a look at some of that theory of how a foot moves. We basically just released the last in many sections here, put it back together, and then we were able to find out that without changing the material, it's still the hard material, but yet at the same time, it's organic now once we release it. And it's able to move now in all three planes, just like the foot. Here's a solid piece of foam with just some score lines in it, but it's still a solid piece of foam. And the small intrinsic muscles really just cannot move this. They're just not strong enough to do that in the foot. But if we take that same philosophy we did with the last, and I go deeper into this grid line that we have here, what we come up with, what we get out of that is a very fluid situation with the same material. It's now very organic, very easy to articulate in the dorsal and plantar axes, and then also in the torsional way. So just like the foot, just like the last, now just like the bottom unit, the foot is now able to freely move this object however it wants to. And then if we take the shoe and we, again, just like we did with the last, even though we have solid foam here, we release it in certain areas in a grid pattern like we have done here. We have that same kind of movement in the dorsal axis and then the plantar axis, as well as torsionally too. And knowing this was definitely helping us to get to a point where when we were going to start to measure this, we knew that it was going to be on the right track towards being barefoot in a shod condition. We've gone back to what we've come to know, and even at the beginning, was this one-to-one ratio between the bottom articulation and the upper movement that needs to allow your foot to have happen. And so you can see here that a lot of the overlays have been, again, taken off, and there's this nice simple design pattern, and it's going to be very, very comfortable. I think the original Nike Free, along with all the benefits you got out of barefoot training, the other comment we got from it is that it was just super, super comfortable. You can wear it all day. It was a great traveling shoe, and some people just love to travel with it, going, you know, to places on a long airplane ride or whatever. I think people are going to find that, you know, it's back. That comfort is back.